Saturday, July 18th, and I'm going to take you to two events. Can't get to all the events happening here in the city this weekend, but first we're going to check out a new statue over by what I call the Sky Dome, but it is known as the Rogers Center as well. And then we'll check out a summer festival happening in Bloor Court. So Rogers Center here on Bremer Avenue. The street is closed because they were celebrating the unveiling of a new statue here outside of the Rogers Center, celebrating 50 years of the Toronto Blue Jays. And if you go to Gate 5, and right in front of me there is Gate 6, right here you will find a new statue that replaced the old Ted Rogers statue. And Ted Rogers was a legendary businessman. He turned a small radio station in Toronto, Canada in 1960. He turned that into Rogers Communication, which is Canada's biggest telecommunication, cable, and media conglomerate. So his statue was sitting here. But over the last couple of years, they decided to take down his 12-foot bronze statue. It's sitting somewhere in a corporate office now, because they said although he did purchase the Toronto Blue Jays athletic team, that he never played baseball, so it seemed inappropriate to have a statue of him. And what has replaced him? 50 years, celebrating the Toronto Blue Jays 50 years. Joe Carter. And Joe Carter played for the Toronto Blue Jays from 1991 until 1997. He was responsible for the Toronto Blue Jays winning back-to-back World Series 1992 and 1993. And this statue here rises 15 feet into the air. Can't get really close. It is blocked off here. 15 feet tall, the Joe Carter statue. It weighs 6,200 pounds. And that is his iconic jump in the air after he did his home run walk-off in Game 6 of the 1993 World Series game against the Philadelphia Phillies. Have a look at the statue that's bringing everybody out today. And Joe Carter was an all-star player. A 100 drives in his 5 different seasons as a part of the Blue Jays franchise, and one of the most iconic, legendary players to ever have joined the Toronto Blue Jays. And there's lots of folks taking selfies here. They're still coming. I'm here at about 8 o'clock in the evening. The statue was unveiled today. So there's the big event that happened here on Bremer Avenue. Joe Carter's commemorative statue sitting in front of the Rogers Center. Back-to-back World Series champion. So guys, I am going to make my way over to Bloor Street now between Dufferin and Lansdowne. There is the Big on Bloor Summer Festival celebrating arts and culture. So let's head over to Bloor Court. I have arrived to the Big on Bloor event happening between Dufferin and Lansdowne in Bloor Court, guys. Let's get going on this one. Pardon. Told you I can't speak French. So last weekend there was a summer festival happened in the West End called Salsa on St. Clair, and there was a shooting. 2 gentlemen were killed, and as you can see here, there are police here protecting the Big on Bloor event. They have increased a police presence here because of the shooting that took place at the Salsa on St. Clair Festival last weekend. There is still some smoke in the air from the wildfires, about 180 in northern Ontario, blowing through the city of Toronto. I've never been to this event before. This festival here, it takes place all weekend, July 18th and 19th. And it is arts. Apparently there's weddings happening as well. They said even dogs are getting married. What the fuzz? It's a very windy evening here in Toronto for the Big on Bloor event. And this event has been taking place apparently for the last 20 summers. And I just woke up today and found out that this was actually taking place. There are a number of vendors, lots of choices in terms of grub to feed your belly. Wee Burger vendor is here. I want to see if I can find out where they're getting married here. I wonder if I came too late. I don't know, guys. I don't know. They're giving out bubbly pop. I'm not a fan of the bubbly pop, but I do love my bubbles. I do love my bubbles. They got some foosball happening here. Folks enjoying themselves with the foosball. Everybody getting their bubbly. So it's supposed to be a cultural event as well. There's Gino's Pizza. Build a Better Bloor Dufferin. What's this all about? Build a Better Bloor Dufferin is a coalition of residents, local businesses, owners, artists. Sustainable development in the Bloor Dufferin neighborhood. Well, across from me here are a bunch of new condo developments. And this is where Bloor Collegiate, a high school, used to sit. So I totally get it, keeping the neighborhood.
Spain to Italy.
The fabric of the neighborhood. What the hell is that? Got ourselves an alien Toronto best timeline message from the universe. What the hell? I don't know, guys. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. People are very creative, eh? Very creative. Look at that. Definitely an idea I have not seen. Got some vendors here. Let's walk through this summer festival. I know a number of folks have put pause on attending any festivals because they're a bit paranoid about what happened at Salsa on St. Clair last weekend. But again, apparently there is a strong police presence for this event in Bloor Court, Big en Bloor. It's just after 9 o'clock. There's a lot of people here, so I don't think that people are really putting pause on attending these summer festivals, nor should they. I think that the event that happened last weekend with the shooting was targeted, and generally civilians are safe. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Let's keep going. Let's have a look around. Cocktails, beer, and wine. A couple of police there protecting the public from stupidity. I think what really is keeping people away from some of these events this weekend is the wildfire smoke blowing through Toronto, and God knows when that will be done. I am here a little bit later in the evening, guys. I noticed a couple of vendors have already left. But I'm going to do my walkthrough. I am going to do my walkthrough here where hope lives. I really just came here to see how many people have attended this summer festival. If only Toronto was on the global stage for such a negative incident that happened in the city. Got a band playing over there. That's okay with their lighting. Hey, how's it going? I guess people thinking I'm live streaming, but I'm not. I'm not live streaming. There you got your water. Thirsty. This event does take place all weekend. Big on Bloor that I didn't know actually even happened. Thank God for YouTube, or I wouldn't even know what the hell is going on in Toronto. You got folks dancing over there. Dancing to their music. Hawaiian barbecue. I don't know. I don't see anybody there. Perhaps they closed up shop. Dancing over there. They got some lemonade. And I will keep moving. Yeah, there's lots of people around here. Bloor Court is actually quite a safe neighborhood. Generally don't hear too many issues coming out of this West End part of Toronto. So you got there barbecuing corn on the cob. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy. There are several bands playing. Got a lot of seats empty. Still lots of time. This event runs until midnight tonight, but I don't know. Still feel like I got a lot of room. You know how I love walking on the sidewalk, guys. I love it. I love walking on the sidewalk. Yeah, lots of room here. Lots of empty seats here. Like I said, guys, the Toronto Police Service is making their presence known this evening because of last weekend's horrific bullshit. A bunch of bullshit, as it were. Got a number of vendors. And it's actually quite a pleasant evening. There's a slight breeze. The air quality has improved a touch here in Toronto. So hopefully the smoke will clear out and not return to the city. It has felt a little bit easier to breathe today, although when I left the house, I could still smell some smoke. Tacos! Got your tacos. 3 tacos for $16. Here we go, more folks. Another stage with some musicians on it. People dancing, enjoying the summer, and we're in full swing here in Toronto for summer festivals. Oh, look at that pretzel. Yummy. How big that is, guys. Huge. Okay, my hands are very tiny. Okay, my hands are very tiny. I got teeny tiny hands. So here we go, more folks. Now it seems to be picking up as I'm making my way to Lansdowne through Big Bloor. Let's have a look. People gathered around the DJ. What the hell are these? It's like a balloon within a balloon. You got the Hello Kitty inside a balloon. Oh, Hello Kitty. So cute. So cute. I have nobody to give it to. My kid's older. She lives her own life now. She don't want no Hello Kitty balloon. Let me know in the comments to my little princess if you did want the Hello Kitty balloon, but I won't hold my breath on that one for a comment. Vintage clothing, accessories. Lots of room to walk tonight. I love it. I love it. Got a number of bars here in Bloor Court, a very peaceful neighborhood here in the West End of Toronto that runs between Dufferin and Lansdowne. Ooh, I want to have a look at some of these illustrative art pieces. Oh, aren't they nice? Look at that, guys. There's a map of the city of Toronto. The good old Sprinter and the Dufferin Mall. Oh, I like that. Very, very cool. Very cool. Got another DJ playing here. Their music. And I have reached Lansdowne. Lots of big events happening here in the city. Saturday night in the city. I was able to cover 2 of them, guys. 2 of them. Hold the applause. Hold the applause. a big statue of Joe Carter and the Big on Bluer Summer Festival going strong all night long. They're dancing, they're living their best life. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Shake it if you got it, guys. Shake it if you got it. And there is the police presence here at Lansdowne and Bloor for the Big on Bloor event. Another summer festival. Tons of summer festivals taking place here in the city. So big, which way you look at it, guys, big statue, big summer festivals. Folks in Toronto are quite resilient, and even though we had a horrific incident happen last weekend, folks still come out. Toronto is a very safe city, and the police presence does help. There you go. Big Saturday here in Toronto. Thanks so much for watching, guys.